I've come to realize discussing Nnoitra's aspect of death, of despair, with you guys might just be a tad bit depressing. So I went ahead and bought this clown mask to make the whole intro seem a little bit more fun. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Now for my very approachable, child-friendly clown voice. Despair. The grisly hand encapsulates you, squeezing the very life out of your frail human body. You feel trapped. You feel like there's no way out. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Everyone around you seems to have a zeal for life. They're all having fun. But you just have this dark cloud perpetually looming over your head. It literally drains you dry. Everything in your life that you could take away from fun or excitement is now drained completely until you fall to your knees and die. Or, I don't know, go see a psychiatrist, maybe get some antidepressants. You know, it's not the end of the world, guy. It's okay. A lot of people deal with it. There is hope. Take it from creepy fucking clown Tekking. There is hope. Praying mantis dude. So, oh wait, it's not very Christmassy. So, Nnoitra Gilga, spotted number 5. Alright, well, what was his first big scene? Do you guys know what it is? You might be thinking it was that time that he bitch-slapped Chad into the ground and almost killed him. No, no, no. That is not the first scene that Nnoitra was prominently featured in, ladies and gentlemen. All us Bleach fans, the ones that are worth our salt, will remember the first time that he was really introduced as a character was when he had that encounter with Ulquiorra. Ulquiorra was walking through the halls of Las Noches, and Nnoitra is basically just there hanging out, and he asks Ulquiorra about the new prisoner, Orihime, you know, what's the deal with her? And there's this whole conversation about how Aizen is psychologically restraining Orihime to make sure that she would never want to leave Las Noches. It's not a matter of using Kyoka Suigetsu, it's all the different psychological layers that Aizen can impose on somebody. This, of course, like 94% of most things in Bleach, turn out to go nowhere, but it was a very cool scene. Then he bitch slaps Chad into the ground, and then he shows up and bitch slaps Ichigo into the ground. Now, you could, of course, just say that the reason he got the shit beat out of him is, of course, Ichigo just got done with a fight with Grimmjow that was pretty intense, but still, just seeing, you know, Nnoitra kick the crap out of Ichigo while the latter puts up literally no fight as if he's just beating up a newborn baby, that's pretty intense in its own right, too. In fact, he doesn't even deliver the coup de grace. He literally just knocks Ichigo away, realizes he's not even worth his time at this point, and then he, you know, tells Tesla to, you know, finish the job. And Tesla, even himself, was a cool character, had a neat little eye patch design, went into his giant boar form and started to stomp the freaking piss out of Ichigo before Kenpachi arrived and the real fight gets on. Also, we had that little scene with Neliel, too, which is probably my favorite scene with Nnoitra. I'm referring to that flashback scene when Nnoitra and Neliel were sent out to, I guess, try to find Vasto Lorde, and they were in this one colony of hollows, and there were no Vasto Lordes, so Nnoitra just went around and beat the shit out of everybody there, killing them, and Neliel's like, hey, you can't do that. Nnoitra was apparently a little bit of a misogynist, because he was like, I'm a man, I'm stronger than you, woman! You know, just because I have an 8 tattooed on my tongue and you have a 3, and the person that gave us those numbers was way stronger than both of us put together, that doesn't mean shit. I'm definitely stronger. Yeah, Nnoitra falls into that category along with Grimmjow. He's one of those people that always go around saying that they're the strongest. I am the strongest, the absolute strongest. Dude, you got a fucking 5 tattooed on your tongue. You know, okay, I can understand if you might be thinking, like, I'm the strongest of the Espada, I don't give a shit about the others. Like, alright, then how about you try taking on Ulquiorra? Try taking on Stark. Maybe then, if you beat them, maybe you can claim your place as number 1, alright? But whatever, that's beside the point. My least favorite scene is... Actually, no, that is the point. My least favorite scene is when he goes around spouting how he's the strongest, when he clearly fucking isn't. He tries to fight against Neliel. He keeps losing because he's weaker than her, and he just won't take the fucking clue, no matter what. Eventually, he ends up taking out Neliel, but it was by backhanded tactics, wrecking her freaking subordinates, you know, tearing off Pesce and Donachaka's masks, and then getting distracted, and then he had to enlist help from Sailaporo in order for him to even take them out. So basically, he was able to do it just simply simply because Nelio was a very trusting individual, and she didn't see this coming, and she was too distracted, and of course it was Sialaporo's invention that allowed Nnoitra to get the drop on her. And nobody hurts Nelio, god damn it! I kind of liked his release form. He went into like his crazy battle-hardened praying mantis form. My favorite part of that was that when he, he did the whole hollow hole thing that Kenpachi, stabbed him through his eye, and he's just like, no you didn't, and I'm just like, I would have loved Kenpachi in that scene to be like, oh, alright, so I'll stab the other eye. Just, he's like, oh shit. He apparently had the strongest Hario out of all the Espada, but like most things in Bleach also, those who have the stronger Ryatsu come out victorious no matter what, usually. So after Kenpachi took off his own eye patch and got the power going, he was able to cut him. Nnoitra goes into Resurrection, Santa Teresa. You had a scene where he impaled Kenpachi with one of his arms. I'll give him this much. He was the first villain that Kenpachi actually acknowledged his strength and said that, holy shit, if I don't think of something else to do, if I don't come up with a strategy here, I'm gonna die. And you have that moment where Kenpachi's just like, I don't want to die. It's like, well, I guess I gotta resort to my ultimate technique. I don't like to do this strategy shit, but, when in Rome. Ugh, alright, here it comes. Come on, you fucking praying mantis prick. Can you? Holy shit. That was fucking incredible! Okay, do you know what I just did? That was fucking great. Alright, there's a little tiny switch on the side of my camera that lowers the lens cap. It's just there. This thing is super tiny. And what I was gonna plan on doing was, I take Kenpachi's sword and I just bring it down and I'll just add like a cut there when I was editing it, right? What happened was I brought this sword, I could never even do this again in a million years. I brought the sword down so close to the camera, it just nicked the shutter and it went down like that. That was fucking awesome.